Next is Vicki Adrian, and she's going to be talking about revitalizing the heart of small towns. She challenges us to ask ourselves, which 3 local businesses would you miss if they closed their doors? Maybe it's your favorite little coffee shop where you meet with friends. Maybe it's the local grocery store that has plenty of milk and bread and eggs on hand. You know, we never know when we're going to have an ice storm. Or maybe it's a place like her store, Adrian's Boutique, where you enjoy sharing that with family and friends.
I was born and grew up in an entrepreneurial family. My young parents were farmers and started Meyer Farm Supply in Atkinson, Nebraska when I was just 1 year old. I literally grew up in the business, playing store, helping customers, and climbing on sacks of feed. I have great memories of my parents hosting Free Chick Day when they served my mother's homemade sloppy joes and sold thousands of pounds of chick feed to go with the free baby chicks that they were giving away. Event marketing was alive and well way back when, and it's forever been in my blood. What I learned from my parents at a very young age is that no matter what product we were offering, we were in the people business. It doesn't matter if you sell farm supplies, purses, jewelry, advertising, food, cars, or you might be an accountant, an attorney, a doctor, or a teacher. You are in the people business. In 1969, my parents sold Meyer Farm Supply and moved their young family, which now included 5 daughters, to follow their dreams of entrepreneurship in Southern California. Over the years, they were involved in several different ventures, including one with Colonel Harlan Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken. My parents were always serving people. We had a home office, and we were taught at a very young age, although maybe not quite this young, to answer the phone properly, take messages, ship out products, return calls promptly, and to be cordial to everyone. Another skill they insisted on is that we look our customers right in the eye, shake their hand, and be professional at all times. This invaluable education was happening while we were very young and is transferred over to how we interacted with our teachers, coaches, and other people in the community. That work ethic and respect for others that had been instilled by our grandparents filtered down through our parents and into my generation. I'm so thankful for that legacy. Eventually, I grew up, married a young man from Kansas, and moved from the big city of Los Angeles to the little town of Buhler. And another entrepreneurial adventure began. Soon, our own little family was growing up in a new local business. We began to build a clientele, and from very humble beginnings, our tiny business began to grow. Eventually, we were able to start hiring a team and have been blessed with many outstanding staff members over the years. We started to advertise, showing our goods at the Kansas State Fair and other venues across the state, and people started coming to the town of Buhler. Our customers not only shopped at our store, they stopped by the grocery store to pick up some famous Buhler sausage, had lunch at the restaurant, purchased fuel at the gas station, and more. But my small business story is not unique. There are hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs across our nation. They represent generations of hardworking, honest people who are dedicated to serving their tribe of clients and customers. Today, you can find these hardworking retail friends and thousands of others serving in cities all across America. Small businesses employ your friends, neighbors, and family members. Local businesses, our owners, are generous supporters of our schools, sports teams, church groups, and charitable organizations. When a crisis happens or there's a challenge in a local family, it's often the small business community that puts on fundraisers or donates prizes. Doing business in a small town has never been easy, and today it's even more challenging. Where once people automatically shopped local, today they shop online, and clothing, electronics, hardware, and even groceries are shipped in from huge companies, taking a big bite out of the local economy. Revitalizing the heart of small towns across Kansas is important to our communities, our school, our home values, and also to attract young families to stay and raise their children in the heartland of America. When main streets have only dusty, empty buildings, there's nothing to attract the future generations to stay. However, there's a choice we can all make. We vote with our wallet, and when we shop locally, those dollars stay right here in our own community, where we can not only impact our future, but generations to come. Back in 2009, former retailer Cinda Baxter accidentally founded what became the 350 Project when she wrote a blog post about supporting local business. Her mission and message was simple: how you can save the brick and mortar businesses our nation is built on. The Shop Small movement started and has grown all across America. She wrote, "What 3 independently owned businesses would you miss if they disappeared? Stop in, say hello, pick up something that brings a smile. Your purchases are what keeps these businesses around." If just half of the employed population spent just $50 each month in a locally owned business, it would generate more than $42.6 billion in revenue. Imagine the positive impact if 3/4 of the employed population did that. For every $100 spent in locally owned independent stores, $68 stays in the community through taxes, payroll, and other expenditures. If you spend that in a national chain, only $43 stays here. Spend it online and absolutely nothing stays home. As independent business owners, we don't ask you to support our small business because of our size. We prefer to earn your business, to stand on our own merit, and we ask you to support local business because of the unique value that we bring to the future of our communities. Revitalizing the heart of our small towns here in Kansas starts with just one person, you. Pick 3 local businesses, spend $50 shopping, eating, or using a local service provider this month. Think local before you order online. You can save our local economy. Thank you very much.